I know that this is a bit spoilery, but yeah. Now, Justice League will be coming out in a matter of days, and already we do know that this film will have at least 2 post-credit scenes. However, it's the first post-credit scene that is actually all the more interesting, as it does hint towards the future for the DCEU as well as the potential sequel for the Justice League film. Now, the post-credit scene does start in Arkham Asylum, in which one of the guards walk up to who we assume is Lex Luthor. But as soon as this figure turns around, it turns out that it is not Lex Luthor and that the real Lex Luthor has escaped somehow. And then we get to the next scene in which the real Lex Luthor is seen on a boat. And he is about to meet a certain someone, and that person turns out to be none other than Deathstroke the Terminator. And now that the Justice League has assembled, both Lex and Slade Wilson agreed that it's time for them to make a league of their own, which does hint towards the Injustice League. Now, admittedly, the actual post-credit scene itself is a little too silly, because it is a little ridiculous in that Lex Luthor escaped Arkham Asylum without much of an explanation and have some sort of look-alike pose as him. But that's not to say that the actual post-credit scene is remotely bad, because at the end of the day it does what it's set out to do, and that is of course to set up the Injustice League. And it does explain the whole thing with Zack Snyder and why he was specifically drawing a storyboard in relation to Deathstroke and Lex Luthor. And although many people did claim that both of these villains were completely scrapped from the final film, having them both appear in the post-credit scene is the best way to go. Although it would have been a little better if it was in fact Deathstroke who goes into Arkham Asylum and break out Lex Luthor, which not only is it a lot quicker but also makes more sense and is straight to the point. But either way, it's finally good to see that there is some closure towards the future for Deathstroke, because for the longest time his future in the DCEU has been very uncertain. But now that it seems like he is going to be one of the main villains for Justice League 2, alongside whoever else in the Injustice League, is relatively exciting, and I can't wait to see whoever else will join the Injustice League in the DCEU, because there's plenty of villains to choose from. So what do you think of this post-credit scene from Justice League? And are you pumped to eventually see the Injustice League for a potential sequel? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Take care and have a good one.